she'd change it all if her hair was still red. Her folks said our lives together sure was gonna be rough. They never did like Mama's homemade dress. Papa's bankbook wasn't big enough. I was standing on the side of the road, rain falling on my shoes. Headed out for the East Coast, Lord knows I paid some dues getting through. Tangled up in blue. She was married when we first met, soon to be divorced. Helped her out of a jam, I guess, but I used a little too much force. We drove that car just as far as we could, abandoned it out west. Split up on the docks at night, agreeing it was best. She turned around to look at me as I was walking away. But I say over my shoulder, we'll meet again someday on the avenue. Tangled up in blue. I had a job in the great North Woods, cooking for a cook for a spell. But I never did like it all that much, and one day the axe just fell. So I drifted down to New Orleans, where I happened to be employed, working for a while on a fishing boat right outside Delacroix. But all the while I was alone, like the house was close behind. Seen a lot of women, but she never escaped my mind, and I just grew tangled up in blue. She was working in a topless place. I stopped in for a beer. Just kept looking at the side of her face in the spotlight so clear. And later on, the crowd thinned out. I'm just about to do the same. She was standing there in the back of my chair, said to me, "Don't I know your name?" I muttered something under my breath. She studied the lines on my face. I must admit I felt a little uneasy when she bent down to tie the laces of my shoes. Tangled up in blue. She lit a burner on the stove, offered me a pipe. Thought you'd never say hello, she said. You look like the silent type. And she opened up a book of poems and handed it to me. Written by an Italian poet in the 13th century. And every one of those words rang true and glowed like a burning coal. Poured off every page like it was written in my soul for me to use. Tangled up in blue. I lived with them on Montague Street in the basement downstairs. There was music in the cafes at night and revolution in the air. Then it started down dealing with slaves and something inside of him died. She had to set everything she owned and froze up inside. When finally the bottom fell out and I became withdrawn, the only thing I knew how to do was to keep on keeping on like a bird that flew. Tangled up in blue. So now I'm going back again. I got to get to her somehow. All the people we used to know, they're an illusion to me now. Some are mathematicians, some are carpenters' wives. I don't know how it got started. I don't know what they're doing with their lives. But me, I'm still on the road.